Mike, I think it's fair to say, at least when it comes to the weather, 2021 is going to end with not with a bang, but a whimper.
Yeah, it's unimpressive, Pat. But you know what? I'll take that right now.
Quiet is okay. Be nice to get a little sunshine to boost the mood, but it's all right.
40 and sunny would have been ideal, but here we are. It's still much better than like an ice storm or anything like that. While we're talking about the end of the year, I just want to share this stat one more time because I'm still so impressed by it. We had some other impressive weather stats this year. Of course, a lot of very warm months, a lot of record warm months and things like that. And maybe if I get a little bit of time over the next couple weeks, I can go back and look at all that. But this is still the most impressive stat. Christmas 2020 in Bangor was 61 degrees. July 4th, 2021 was 58 degrees. It takes such an anomalous pattern to make both of these days happen. And it's impressive just to see that and remember how wild of a weather year it was for us and how it seemed that every single time we had a storm, it coincided with everybody's long holiday weekend. Visibility is improved across most of Maine except down east, dealing with some reduced visibility from Bar Harbor to Machias and through Ellsworth. We should see improvements even down east over the next couple of hours, though. The radar is not showing much right now, and we've actually got some breaks of sun developing across portions of central Maine. Short-lived, though, because we've got our next batch of moisture already moving through the Adirondacks. That's going to cross through Vermont and New Hampshire and make its way into Maine later on this evening. Just expecting some light showers, really nothing huge from that. Mostly cloudy skies back by the time we get to sunset, and here's those spotty showers passing through. Around 6 or 7 o'clock is when those will begin in western Maine, and they make their way across Maine until about midnight or so. Northern and western areas could see roads get a bit slick from this. I think the coast is probably just going to end up with rain, and there could be some wintry mix across central Maine. Of course, we get our next batch of precip through the afternoon tomorrow. Late morning, early afternoons when that begins in western Maine. Steadier and heavier rain, and this is all out ahead of our next round of rain, which moves in later on Saturday and lasts into Sunday and ends as a bit of snow. But a couple of caveats with that we'll get into in just a second. Here's what I'm thinking for tomorrow morning. Rain showers south of this line. Rain showers probably through Augusta, Lewiston, and Bangor. North of that, though, a bit of an icy glaze possible, so it could be briefly slick. There's all the rain that moves through tomorrow. And then on Sunday, we've got cold air chasing that moisture and a little bit of snow. Cold air chasing moisture is never the key to big snow. Cold and windy behind all of this on Monday. Monday could be one of the coldest days we've seen so far this season. Here's what I think we'll pick up on Sunday for snow, dusting to an inch up to about Bangor, 1 to 3 inches for most of Route 2, Farmington included, over to Topsfield in Washington County, 3 to 6 inches north of that. Marine forecast for today sees around 1 foot. Northeast wind 5 knots, some morning fog, and I'm going to leave that in just because it's not quite done yet. Maybe a bit of mountain mix to start off tomorrow, and then we go to rain, and then rain and a mix to snow inland on Sunday, cold and windy Monday. Same idea at the coast, except it's going to be mostly rain. But notice that this cold is not very long-lived, Pat. By the middle of next week, we're talking about temperatures back in the mid to upper 30s, maybe even mid 40s with, you guessed it, more rain on the way.
All right. Thank you, Mike.